Well, welcome back everyone to the Planet Zoo mod showcase. My name is Leaf and I will be your host today. Today we're checking out some incredibly beautiful waterfowl. We'll also be checking out some kind of playful, silly mods. Always love to bring these out. We have some insane looking paleo mods this time around. And as always, we have a lot of flying birds to check out, like the peregrine falcon over here. So welcome back everyone to the Planet Zoo mod showcase. If you're new here, I am reviewing every single mod that gets posted onto the Planet Zoo Nexus. Always cool to see these, especially the flying birds from our lovely and dearest great mods. Always so happy to see these, especially the peregrine falcon, probably one of the most iconic flying birds out there. These guys are known for reaching probably the fastest flying speed out of any other, species that's pretty much known. I'm really hoping that they'll use this enrichment right over here, because this was made specifically for the peregrine falcon. This is a flight range, and hopefully we can start to see them soon. They do use the other medium bird enrichment over here, which is like custom enrichment pieces that is made specifically designed to allow animals to fly. Cake has recently just cracked full locomotion flying technique, so you'll be seeing those with the macaws soon. Really hoping that we get to see those very soon, but obviously animations take a good amount of time to work on, and we're so thankful for everything that Cake does for these. But these guys do come in a whole wide variety of different colors and different color morphs too, so that's just really awesome. We can see we have some browner individuals right over here. We can see we have very dark, kind of almost slate blue kind of colors with these guys over here. Really awesome stuff, and they are just such pretty little bird. It's gonna be so awesome to finally have fully flying animals in Planet Zoo after all the work that is done. These guys are just so pretty. Oh my god. It's so crazy how Cake has been doing this for probably around a year at this point, and has completely revolutionized the modding. These guys are just so cool. They're found all over the world. It's really cool. No interspecies enrichment, but they do have full zoopedias. In case if you guys are new to the Planet Zoo modding community, all the modded new species are in fact new species. They work exactly like how you would expect a new animal from a new DLC would turn out, which is always so cool. So yeah, I'm trying to see if these guys will actually use this enrichment. I'm hoping that it was just that issue right there, but yeah, we'll come back to that in a little bit. Maybe they'll use it right now. Come on, please. Okay, I think this is it. So yeah, he's walking right up to here. He's gonna interact with the little scratching post right there, and you can hide these as best as you want, and you can customize these to make them look exactly how you want them to look like yourselves. But yeah, it seems like this guy is to get ready, I hope. Yeah. Oh, and he absolutely come on. We need someone over. Okay, well, maybe we'll come back to that in a little bit, but in the meantime, we can check out the hundreds of other mods that came out in the past 2 weeks. Like over here, we are checking out one from Ginger Toast. This is the Australasian shoveler. So yeah, shoveler species are probably some of the coolest looking ducks out there, because they have these really cool elongated bills. But these guys are found from New Zealand and Australia. Really cool stuff over there. But they are a beautiful little species. No interspecies enrichment, which is, I always do like to see it, but it's fine if it doesn't have it. But it is a beautiful looking model over here. I love the fact that Ginger works so hard on his mods, especially the coloring, texturing on all of these guys. Each one of these little feathers over here is hand painted. It's always so cool to see what he puts out, especially this male over here. Oh my god, this is just beautiful. All these colors, the iridescence just flows together with such a beautiful little model. So yeah, if you guys are making kind of like an Australian area or a New Zealand area, these guys would be so helpful just to throw in like an aviary. Maybe you're working on like a semi-aquatic exhibit, you can throw these guys in there too. It's really awesome. So yeah, moving over to the silly side of things, this is one from Nicholas Line Rider that I was finally so excited to put out right before the cow update in Minecraft. This is a Minecraft cow. It's literally just the Minecraft cow. We already have the pig, which was really fun to put together. It is a little jank because, to be honest, how can you expect the Minecraft cow to work well in Planet Zoo? But if you guys do want to add just some sillier animals into your zoos, this one is absolutely one of the ones that you can throw on there. I will probably look into doing the other variants of the cow soon, just so we can get like, you know, the Highland cow and like the Ankoli. Minecraft recently just put out, which is just so cool to see. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys want a little bit of a sillier mod, feel free to go for the Minecraft cow. Now, Lowbury has also graced us with another beautiful waterfowl. This one's one of my personal favorites because I've been seeing these guys so much as of late whenever I go out birding. This is the hooded merganser, and it's probably one of the most beautiful kind of like common waterfowl out there that you can find. The males have this really beautiful crest going on around their head, and they have these really beautiful colors like this little ring around their neck. So cool. Females are also super pretty over here. You can see that they aren't really as striking as the males, but I do love the colorations on these guys with the yellow bill, with like the little kind of like fro that they have going on over there. It is awesome. These guys also do have babies, and they are right over here. So adorable. It's always so cool to see whenever people put work into the babies. It's very awesome. So yeah, that covers it over there. Let's check back on these guys. I thought he was using it. Let me just get rid of the other enrich, because maybe that's the, you know? Okay, well, in the meantime, we can check out our next little species over here. This is another one from Great Cake. This is the Pacific marten. It's a, I believe, mustelid species from kind of like California, Washington, kind of like all the way up to Alaska, which is really cool. No interspecies enrichment because these guys are a carnivore, and they really aren't too common in zoos, which is probably why I don't know too much about them. But let's just say it's just a fantastic model over here. It is beautiful. Whenever Cake works on something, whether it be like a bird or even a land-dwelling mammal, it is always so cool to see, and these guys really stand out as a really cool species. And I think they actually do have food for them, but I think it's currently invisible, which is, it's not really what you want, but hey, what can you do? All right, moving on from here, we are checking out Hagerman horse. These guys are a horse species, currently extinct, from North America. I do need to fix all this stuff in here. We did have like we did have like all this information in here. I just never realized it was out, so that's a little bit of a shame. So these guys do have a little bit of color variation in here. They do have an erythrisic form, which is just a little bit darker. They also have this leucistic form, which I personally love. It's just a really, really pretty color. But in addition to that, they also have a melanistic one, which is just a little bit more gray. I find that one super cool too. But yeah, just a really cool species over here. All right, moving on from there, we are seeing a mod from the lovely Monsoon. Monsoon always graces us with some of the more cooler, rarer species out there, and one of these ones I brought to the game is the Diomed's shaka, which is just so cool. These guys have a beautiful, beautiful kind of like color patterning going on here. Yellow arms. I really wonder why that's the case, because so many animals, so many primates specifically, have yellow arms. Curious as to how that happens so much in nature, but they do have these very beautiful, striking faces as well. But what Monsoon was able to do was actually work on the proboscis monkey, the Shafaka remaster, which allows them to actually have proper, accurate hands and feet, which is so cool. They actually have these really weird looking opposable thumbs on their feet. So cool. But yeah, these guys are fantastic. Always do love to see his pictures, and they do have interspecies enrichment with the other Malagasy species in there. Always so awesome. All right, we are moving back to Oceania today as we check out probably one of my most anticipated extinct animals ever. This is the Diprotodon. It is literally just a giant wombat. So you guys might know this if you're a Zoo Tycoon veteran. These guys were in Tycoon 2. They are found all over Australia, which is so cool, but they are just a giant ass marsupial, which is so cool. And yeah, that's really it. These guys are beasts over here, and it's just really cool to see them. I love their stupid noses. And there's also the baby. We can check out the little baby over here. That is always so adorable. And once again, Kate just does these so very impressive textures on here. Really do love how she's able to make these animals look just like so different from base game Planet Zoo. It really is so cool. It's her own unique style. It's awesome. Are you guys doing it yet? Are you doing it? No, they are not. All right, in the meantime, we can check out over here. We are going to check out yet another Cake mod. Cake has just been getting commission after commission, and it's so cool to see what she puts out. This one in particular is the crab-eating mongoose. Again, a mongoose species, very cool to see, and these guys are known for eating crabs. You can really tell that my kind of commentary has reached an absolute peak over here. But yeah, they are a semi-aquatic mongoose species, which is always so cool. They live in Southeast Asia, and it's just a really unique species too. I always think of mongoose or mongoose. I'm not sure what the plural is, but I always imagine them living in Africa or India, but seeing these guys live in Southeast Asia is really, really cool. If you're looking for like a really unique species to add to those sections of your zoos, these guys are perfect for that. Please add these guys in. The texture is just so cool. Okay, this one is insanely good. It's probably like the best paleo mod that we have out here right now. This is the andrewsarchus mongolianus. So yeah, as the name suggests, they were found originally in Mongolia, and I'm not sure when they were existing. Eocene. I think that was relatively like close to where we are right now. Not really Pleistocene. I think it's just the epoch right before it. But yeah, these guys are quite literally insane looking. A lot of weird hate on like comments of these guys, because Cake has been, you know, doing commissions for people who like paleo animals, but then people are like shitting on her, like, calm down, like, you don't need to use it if you don't want to. So my little challenge for you guys is just put some positive words of encouragement on any mod creators pages of mods that you're using currently, just because it really does help us feel better. I don't know. And I think that the less hate we get on Nexus, the better, because like, why? We're all doing this for fun. Okay, that's my little rant. But these guys are so insane. All the texture work on here. This little mane right there looks so three-dimensional, but it's just the texture, which is so cool. But they also have this really, really awesome kind of like warthog looking body. These guys are just insane looking. I absolutely am so excited to have these in the game. Maybe the Paleo Zoo will come out soon. Who knows? So moving off of there, we also have a reindeer species. This one is by Incognito. Always so cool to see that. He has another one currently in the works. He's just needing to get the UI done for that, but these guys are so cool. So these are the Peri caribou. Yeah. So these guys are one of the smallest species of caribou out there, or subspecies, however you want to say it. Really so impressed with how Newt was able to do like the antlers on these guys. It really looks so cool. And like, caribou are just some of the coolest species out there because they come in like so many different shapes and sizes, so many colors too, that I'm so excited that we have a couple more in the game, because I don't know. It's always so cool to get a lot more representation for animals in Planet Zoo. I love to see it. So we're taking a little trip over to Japan over here as we check out the Honshu Sika deer. So these guys are a Japanese subspecies of Sika deer. So that is just really, really cool. Cake always does such an impressive job with every single animal, as I've said before. And this one is absolutely no exception. Look at the picture on these guys. It is beautiful. So Sika deer are very common in zoos across the United States. I just went to very much a roadside zoo the other weekend, and they actually did have Sika deer, which was really cool. But yeah, it's just a gorgeous looking species over here. So if you guys want more cervidae, go check it out. Don't have any new exhibit species this time around, but what we do have, and it is an extinct crocodilian, we have the Muyua sea Gharial. Very cool. Narwhaler has made his triumphant return, and he has brought us beautiful Gharial from the island of Papua New Guinea, which is so awesome. I love his interpretation of this species over here. Let me bring the male up to the land so we can see him in all of his glorious detail. But yeah, the red eyes is just so badass. I don't know. I love that. And the texture work, all the model work, the scoots, everything. Nar just always kicks it out of the park with his paleo animals, and it's just so impressive. I love to see it, and it's such a top-notch mod. So yeah, there are quite a number of popular animals over here, as you guys can tell, for good reason. Before we get into them, now we can get into it now. We'll check out the biggest bird, well, the biggest flying bird out there right now. This is the Andean condor. These guys are beasts. Oh my god. So yeah, these guys are from South America, as the name might suggest. They're from the Andes, and they are just a beautiful species. You can see their running animation has them flapping their wings out and about. It is just awesome. God. But yeah, I recently had the chance to see these guys so up close in person at the Franklin Park Zoo. It was just so awesome just to be able to see these species in real life. And yeah, that's really it. It's just a beautiful model. And yeah, Kate just always constantly delivers. Look at that facial tail right there. That is just so cool to see. But yes, once again, another standout mod from Grit. And we can check out the same thing right over here. We can see a couple of Egyptian vultures kind of playing around with each other. So yeah, these guys are so freaking cool. cool. I had the chance to see these guys at the San Diego Safari Park, which is so awesome. If you guys ever got the chance to, please go to the San Diego Safari Park. It is just beautiful. But yeah, these guys are just such awesome looking birds. Kind of ugly, not gonna lie. Like what happened to all the feathers on your face, but they are just so cool. I love Vulture for that. They are just such unique looking creatures. And once again, these creatures do fly with their proper enrichment over there, so just be sure to check out the individual mod pages to see what the animals will need to use in order to get them to fly. But still they can flap their wings and stuff like that too if you don't have them in the exhibit. Kind of like these Eurasian griffins over here. Look at that little frill detail right over there. So yeah, these guys are just absolutely gorgeous old world vultures. They're found all over Eurasia as well as some parts of Africa, which is really cool. But yeah, they are just a gorgeous looking bird. So awesome to see. So much representation in this game. Love to see. Okay, probably one of the weirdest birds out here right now. This one actually lived alongside the dinosaurs. We have Glenn over here. I love that his name is Glenn. But yeah, this is Vegavis iai. I really hope I pronounced that right, but there's not really any help out there for that. So yeah, these guys used to live in present day Antarctica. But yeah, they lived, how long ago did they live? The late Cretaceous. So that is insane to see how we started to see these kind of bird-like animals. Well, obviously like dinosaurs are birds, but I'm not getting into that whole taxonomical debate at this point because I get really annoyed by it. Like, this is a recognizable bird right here, and it lived in the Cretaceous. That is just so crazy to me. Really beautiful textures on these guys. They just look so freaking weird. I don't know. It is just awesome. So yeah, thank you to Cake for bringing us that. And last but not least, we have this species right over here, the Cinereus vulture. I don't know what Cinereus means, but it does look creepy. It looks like it has a skull for a face. I don't know. It looks like one of those, you know, like he might look like he's from Mad Max or something. I don't know. But yes, another beautiful bird. Once again, these guys are found over Eurasia, some parts of the Arabian Peninsula. Really cool species over here. Interspecies enrichment as well with the other birds of prey, which is awesome. But yeah, that is just so cool. I don't know. It's just awesome. All right. Before we adjourn, I'm going to see if I could speed this up to see if we can get this to actually work. Oh, damn it. Did I just miss it? I just missed it. At least it was in the right space, so that's probably good. At least we can see what we can do about speeding this up a little bit. It looks like this guy's going right for it, so maybe it was just in a bad position. I don't know. But here's the peregrine falcon, and the peregrine falcon can use the little flight thing over here. So you can see that it makes its way from perch to perch. Sometimes, depending on where you put these items, it does get a little wonky where the bird actually lands, but this is the case. Feel free just to know where it lands, and then you can place another item there for it so that it feels a little bit more natural. And that's really how you fix it in my book. But yeah, let's see if he can go flight back and we can kind of watch him. So yeah, that is just so cool. They go right through the wings over there. I don't know. It is just so awesome to be able to see these birds fly like that. But I'm so excited to show off what Cake has in the next episode once we actually do get those macaw updates. And yeah, that pretty much settles it for today's mod showcase. Let me know your favorites in the comments down below. And yeah, I hope you guys make some really awesome enclosures for these guys. Listen, I really wish people would post more about the enclosures and the animals that they build for Reddit and on the Planet Zoo Nexus images tab, just because there's just so much creativity in this community, and I feel like the modding community has been a little quiet with that, but I hope that they post a few more of those images soon, like you guys at home. So with that being said, I'm gonna end it right over here so we can watch these eagles fly. Not eagles, they're falcons. But still, have the most wonderful days. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care and goodbye.